Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. As you can see by the title, I got something really special. And it happened after 10 o'clock. And I had to stop, of course, and make this video so that I can have access to all of the footage while the game is in your last 10 games in your profile. So it's one of those things that when you do something good, it breaks your momentum because you got to stop dead in your tracks and make some video capturing. Anyway, but that's okay. I don't mind. This is a special case because this is the first time I've ever done it. Well, okay, this is the first time I've ever done it in World War II. I did it in Cold War, but it doesn't count. But we didn't know that, and so it was a real head scratcher until we found that out. Anyway, so the thing that would help me the most is if you could leave a like for this video to help the YouTube algorithm recommend this video to other players so they can see what kind of excellence I show on this channel. It's not just mine, it's anyone's that happens, in games. Sometimes it's even opposing teams. I've had some games that were just unbelievable from opposing players. And it was like, man, I hate to do it, but that was a butt kicking, all right? And I mean a highly skilled, execution. Not just, oh, look, our team is trash and these guys annihilated. That doesn't count. I'm talking skill. Like you got a guy just, annihilates 7 or 8 of your guys with ultra precision. You can't help but admire that kind of skill being displayed. Even though you're on the wrong side of it, but still, after you're like, we lost, but it was like, man, that guy was awesome. So I've done that too. So now we've got that covered. Let's go see some action, shall we? Oh, there is one more thing that's really hilarious. And, well, it's ironically hilarious. Because I had just half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever it was. We're going to say half an hour. Half an hour ago, I had completed the 6th commander skill on my artillery commander. And so I swapped out my 6 skills for 2 skills to build up in my artillery. And I said, yeah, you know what? I need to do the same thing for my thresher. So that's what I did in that game. And you'll see that in the end of game screen. So not only did I do it, but I did it with 2 skills, one of which is a combat skill. All I have going for combat on this tank as I speak to you is reload. The other one I have is the quick learner, which is a 10% experience faster. So I really did this with only combat reload, nothing else, which ups the difficulty. So just thought I would throw that out there, and you'll see that here momentarily. Like right here, as you can see, I have these. These are my 2 long haul guys. My primary long haul World War II, tanks. Now, there's 2 different kinds. Not just the obvious version. The obvious thing is, oh yeah, you have artillery and a thresher. Okay, that's true. That's obvious. But the thing that's really different is that the thresher doesn't make me money. It loses money. Because I have it set with, well, I mean, sometimes it makes money, I guess. If I'm really careful, I can hold the line. I can make 10,000 silver sometimes. But when I'm playing hardcore, it doesn't make money, it loses money. And I had switched to premium bullets So I think it lost money on that match. I'll check and see. But my Sexton makes a ton of money for World War II because it has an 81% silver bonus. So that's fantastic. But both of these commanders are 2 skills, and I'm going to show you the artillery. It's got the same exact skills that she's got because I just changed both of them. See? Quick learner and reload. Quick learner and reload. Now her bar is half full because I was working on her. Just something different, you know. This guy, I did a few games with him, but then I switched to Thresher, and luckily for me that I did. It just had a while, and I go, I haven't played this in a while. Let me go and play this. Okay, that was a negative. I knew I lost money. Dun 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 dun. Welcome to the cliff. So what I'm going to do here at tier 3 or 4, or even up to tier 6, I go and post down the road just to see if in case wackos come barreling up the road, and they almost always do. So I'm here. That's me giving a notification that look down there. So what I do is I can look like this, or I can look here and aim this away manually. I can right bumper from this position, like right there. This is a right bumper shot. Here we go. Tag. I didn't get much out of that. But I did get a kill. Feeling brave, I move forward, but not too far. Sometimes you could get 4 or more kills. You just catch a break. It's different every game. Sometimes you get nothing. Sometimes you get literally 6 kills. I am not joking. It has happened. And it happens, probably sometime today. But you can't get too far forward because their counter spotting will spot you and you'll get annihilated. So a Thresher, has a decent spotting range, but you can't go too far forward. Now we're crushing these guys already, relatively speaking. So, you kill 3 guys, you can move forward and then duck left if you need to. I'm going to duck there. That's the horseshoe right there, with the ramp to go up to the 2nd level. But I'm kicking butt. I mean, I don't know, how many did I kill so far? Just 2, it feels like more. Eat that. No kill, but damage is damage, so I've already got a couple of kills. Once you get a couple of kills, damage is raking it in to take the kill if you get it. I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's one of those things. You're going to steal some kills from people, and they're going to steal some from you. Whatever. But we're up 5 guys. And this was feeling like just a mega beat down. This was good, we were giving them a beating. There's a guy down there to my 10 o'clock. I didn't see anybody over here, and so I looked over here and go, oh, fresh meat. And I got him from right bumper. But I'm showing you guys the zoom. See, that was a right bumper miss. If I was zoom aiming, I would have led that target, but I didn't. That was right bumper. So, you know, I was doing it wrong. But when you're right bumpering, you're able to have a wider view and you can be a little more aware defensively. So, you know, tomato, tomato. And I'm like, oh, look at this freak. I want to kill this jerk. Don't worry, I do get him. Just not now. I'm like, oh man, I'm trying to get some points. I'm not even thinking about the medal. I was thinking about going down after him. I'm like, you know what? Let's not be stupid, dummy. Sometimes the best move you make in this game is see that you're about to make a mistake and then you don't do it. I can't see him. He's too close to the wall. Chiller cannot get him. That's all right. I go, I'll just go back down the ramp at the horseshoe. Yeah, it doesn't turn the greatest. You know, it's all right. So anyway, here we go. Headed down the ramp. I'm like, man, I'm firing like a freak. Look at this. I got 2 bullets left. You have 1 bullet remaining. I was like, really? Oh, I got a chance for a Fadin. I got to be really careful and ram this guy if necessary. But these guys are on him like white on rice. I mean, I'm like the new brownie. Nope, not yet, not yet, not yet. Tag, got him. Jackpot. Now I know how brownie feels. So literally, I was chasing him out of pure greed for points. You know, because the more damage you score, the more commander experience you'll make. Okay, so now we're going to head to the end of game screen. Jackpot. So 4,600, that's average, or maybe a hair better than average commander experience. Which, like I see, you know, you can see the 68,000. That is for slot number 3 that I'm filling. The first slot is free. The second one, it's 39,000 to fill that. The third one, it takes 68,000. So that's how you know anybody could claim that it was 2 skills only, and they could, you know, finagle commander experience trading to make it look better. It's like, I tell you the way that you can prove it to yourself. I don't need to make it up. It's just more exciting when you find out that you get this killer medal with a 2-slot commander. That's just ironic. All the times I've run this with 6 and above, nothing. Nothing. Not even a sniff of getting close to a Fadin's medal. I have a bum 2-slot commander in here. Shazam, okay? I mean, but 5 kills, 1,500 damage, 200 assistance. Now that's probably only a 2nd-class badge. I didn't even pay attention. Well, let's look at the medal, shall we? Oh, it's even worse. It's a 3rd class. So there you are. I should ask my son how to pronounce that. He can read Russian. I can't, but he can. The Fadin's medal. Awarded for destroying the last enemy vehicle in the battle with the player's last remaining shell. Fighter. Kill 4 or 5 guys. Fire for effect. Do more damage than your hit points. Bruiser. Damage crew, enemy crew, or modules. High caliber. Cause the highest damage. 3rd class badge because the number's been pushed so high. It's 22 to 2,400 ballpark, plus however many kills you need to get an ace. It's freaking super hard. I don't know if I have an ace on this tank or not. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. But if I don't have one, I ain't getting one anytime soon, because then that number, Brownie got a 28, 27 or whatever, 100 ace. Ridiculous. I only did 1,500 damage, which is a really good game, but not an ace anymore. The ace stats are just going sky high. So needless to say, this is the highlight. Wow, well, I had another highlight today. This is probably better. But the other one was really good. I can't tell you what it is. Well, yes, I can tell you. I can tell you without telling you. I will be making a video of this one, the highlight, after I make this video. So it will be, after you see this one, look for the card video, because that's what it was. It was a season stage 55 card. That's all I'm going to say about that. So that was my other highlight of the day. This is probably, it's more rare for sure, because this is the first time I've ever gotten this medal, and I've been playing this game since before day one in the beta on Xbox 360. So that's 9.5 years off and on. So this took me 9.5 years to get this freak. Just like earlier this year, it took me after 9 years to finally get the DeLongglades medal for killing 4 guys trying to capture a circle. And then I got like 4 or 5 of them. And it's hilarious because I got them all the same way in my artillery, pounding them at long range. Not normally, for most players, they would get it in a medium or a heavy tank, or a sniper tank, with a little more straight shot. Okay, either point blanking them or close range or a straight shot from the sniper. Me, I'm curving the bullet like a maniac. Rainbow arcs coming in, killing tanks to get a DeLongglades medal. So that is really good. In fact, I'm going to go to the medal page and see it, because I've never seen it. Ha! There we are. The Fadin's medal. A hero of the Soviet Union, Alexander Fadin, was a T-34 commander supported by 1 infantry platoon. Fadin managed to capture Dushikova village and hold it for 5 hours with 1 tank, and destroyed 3 tanks, 1 half-track, 2 mortars, and 12 machine gun nests. The dude was a total baller, as they say today. So, fantastic. I'm really happy to have gotten that medal, because it's been elusive. I haven't really tried to get it, to be honest. But it's just one of those medals I thought, well, I'll play it. I'll get it when I get it, I don't like to kill myself trying to go and hunt down these medals. Like DeLongglade, was like, I go, man, that thing's a freak. It's really hard to get, So I just do it in the flow of the game. I'll tell you a quickie story. I was playing a game, random tier 10 artillery. Got in this match. We had a great game. We won, and we had 2 artilleries in that match. And after the game is over, the other artillery guy sent me a message. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. What did he send me? I'm like, we're on the same team and we won, so he can't be calling me a jerk because I blew him up, because they do that sometimes. And he was like, he goes, did you get the Bombardier medal? Because he saw the shot, okay. And I said, yeah, I did. And he said, man, he goes, that's the only achievement I don't have in this game. And I've been playing artillery for months trying to get it. I was like, man, I kind of felt bad for him. I told him, I go, dude, now the difference is, this was last year, 2022. So the difference is I already had that medal. So it wasn't a big deal. It is a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal to me because I'm an artillery specialist. I had 8 previous to that one. I told him, that was number 9 for me. It is a hard medal to get. Make no mistake about it. But the thing that was interesting was, I wasn't trying to get it, because sometimes when you focus on it, it can really distract you and make you hesitant. So I don't really worry about that, putting extra pressure on myself. It's hard. I've been there. And when you have the extra pressure on you, man, I'm telling you, it's not easy. But that was just a funny story. That another example, like the DeLongleid, my DeLongleid medals, the first 3 or 4 of those were like no pressure. I wasn't really concerned about. I'm playing to win the game, man. So I'm not trying to do anything fancy, unless, now, as you saw in this game, that game was over. That guy was a dead man. We had a bunch of guys left. If I fail to kill him, someone else kills him, we win. Okay, so at that point, yeah, you can take the chances for that Fadin's medal, or whatever opportunistic medal that you're trying to get, like a Radley Walters, kill 8 guys in tier 5 or higher. So you can take chances to win, to get a medal of, an excellence type medal when you have multiple guys and you're going to win the game for sure. I don't play to win those medals themselves if the game is on the line. If I fail to get that medal for myself and it costs me the game, that is a huge mistake, which I don't do. So that's the thing. I'm playing to win the game, and if the game is in hand like it was, we had a bazillion guys, no problem. It's no problem. So that's the thing. And that's the same thing. I've helped Brownie get several Fadin's medals because we're in position. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go for Fadin's. I'm like, go for it, dude. As long as we know, that's what's happening and we agree to it, means we got it. I accept the responsibility to cash the win if somehow he fails. He has failed a couple of times. Not he hit the guy, it didn't do damage. I'm like, so it's not that he failed, but the plan was executed and the damage didn't happen, so no Fadin's medal on that one. And so myself or Bernie, we will accept the responsibility. Or if it's too close, we're like, no. And Brownie knows that. He never says he's going for it when the game's up for grabs. If it's up for grabs, we don't fool around. We're business first, Fadin second. Okay, so anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the stories, because that's one of the things that separates the men from the boys. I give you contextual stories that are related that other guys just, I guess, don't do. I don't see anyone doing it. I'm not saying no one does it. I'm just saying I haven't seen any. So please leave a like for this video. Again, it will help spread the word. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I hope this one lived up to your expectations. And please tell your friends, because that'll give them a chance to like and possibly subscribe as well. So I got more videos to make, more games to play, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.